Hey, the only thing I didn't like about that diner was there was no Amici. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Are you the cook? Are you in the back or something?
I think he was in the restroom.
Okay.
I was carrying out the trash.
Oh man.
He's been carrying out that trash since this morning.
A lot of food goes bad.
Just taking it one piece at a time.
That's how you do it right.
Hey, job security, man. I work all day taking the trash out.
Yeah, I feel like that's the type of stuff you'd find in a small town. Not to just small towns, but like you see a guy just taking one thing to the trash. You're like, dang man, why don't you just put it in the back? No. I've been doing it this way for 45 years.
Take the trash out the same way I've been taking it out.
It only comes once a week anyway. There's no rush.
Fuck you, recycle.
Get out of my town. Recycle.
But don't you think small towns allow you more freedom to, like, you know, do stuff or you know, crazy stuff? Because in the big cities, you have so much risk. You can't lose your spot in the big city. The other 100,000 people who are born and graduating are coming to take you out or make you feel like the old person, right? But in a small town, you could get a job like, you know, librarian and die, you know, with that same job.
That's right, Dave, right?
Not saying that is a bad job, but like in a small town, you know.
Well, I feel like the small town, there's more risk of if you do something crazy and it becomes known because of the people factor. And my wife and I were both from small towns, and she was from a much smaller town than I was. That, you know, if it's in any way a negative, you will always be known for that, and you will never live it down.
Oh.
Whereas in a big city, you can just lose yourself because, you know, nobody gives a shit about you. They are all worried. I mean, they're just worried about themselves.
Yeah, you can reinvent yourself quickly, like you said. Yeah, I agree. But man, so like if you were like the guy who, I was watching Generation Hustle today. I don't know why I like watching it, but it's hilarious. And this kid basically conned all these people promoting parties, conned them out of like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in theory, I mean, he started at 16, right? Like in 5 years, could he get himself together and reinvent himself? Absolutely. In a major city. In a small town, you're just a dude that nobody can trust for the rest of your life, right? And that's tough, right? That's some tough stakes to, I guess, to take in if you are in a small town.
Yeah, that's where you get nicknames. You get like Steve the Liar.
Yeah.
There's Stinky Joe.
Stinky Joe. He pooped his pants in kindergarten.
That's it.
40 years later, it still stinks. Yeah. I'm with though. I kind of like my thing about big cities, and I didn't grow up in a big city. I grew up in a medium sized city, I guess you can call it, if that even makes sense. But I like big cities because there's always a different like area of the city that you can go experience their high and low. So you get this diversity of thought, right? You get, how do they do it on the south side of Houston? They do it a little bit different than the north side of Houston, which is a lot different than the west side, which is even more different depending on specific areas in those little environments. And coming from my town of maybe 100,000, 200,000 people to millions of people, you know, as a comedian, I get to see just more characters and more ridiculousness, right? And I get to see the full spectrum of ridiculousness, so that somebody who did something, like you said, in high school, by the time we graduate in a big city, you've probably heard hundreds of cases of people doing big boy shit, right? Like, oh man, there's levels to crazy, right? So I don't know, man. I like hearing the level of the different stages of crazy or absurdity, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But my small towns, I like to visit because it's peaceful. You can find something remote. You can enjoy something very quiet. You don't have a lot of, you know, anxiety because a million people are trying to live where you want to live or eat the same food you're trying to eat right now or go in the same direction in the car you're trying to go, right? Like you just want things to be quiet and maybe stare at some animals, you know.
And Amazon goes everywhere, so.
And Amazon goes everywhere, man. Yeah, we were in the mountains and I saw an Amazon van like tightrope in the mountain flying. And I'm like, oh my God, these dudes still have to meet their time, even up here in the mountains, man.
I got Prime on top of the
mountains. Man. Falling off the mountain to give people their same day shipping, man. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
So to switch gears, we were talking about things that you guys like to. Well, I'm hearing the feedback. We were talking about things before the podcast about how you guys not necessarily argue, but things you guys disagree with. And Dave mentioned to all our viewers, if he doesn't mind me saying this.
No, go right ahead. Yeah.
That the things they typically argue about are things like movies, small things. But one of his opinions was he thought that Tom Cruise's role as what was the guy named
Les Grossman.
Les Grossman, the financier of Tropic Thunder, actually wasn't a funny role at all. And Dave, do you want to explain a little bit more? I don't want to put you on blast, but we're going somewhere.
Listen, I'm not. I don't think I have a better sense of humor than anybody else. But all I saw was a guy in a bad bald cap and bad fat suit, swearing at the top of his lungs. I didn't find that funny at all.
Let me ask you this as a counter. Okay. Do you think Fire Marshal Bill is funny?
I remember laughing at it when I was 14. I haven't seen it since.
My reasoning is Fire Marshal Bill kind of fits in the same ballpark as with your issue with Tom Cruise character. He does have terrible makeup on. He's playing a burn victim. And he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
Right.
And doing a bunch of extra physical humor. It did work when we were kids, but do you see, I guess, the comparison?
Yeah, I get that. I just, and it's weird. I'm not like a Tom Cruise hater. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to hate Tom Cruise if you want to. I get that. My wife doesn't particularly like him, but it has nothing to do with him. I feel like I've also got a pretty lowbrow sense of humor as well. But for some reason, this didn't click, and I was so surprised when I got with the dads and started talking this that they were all Les Grossman defenders.
You don't think when he had to punch the guy in the face, that wasn't funny?
No, I didn't think it was funny.
Which one is the key grip?
Because I went to work the next day. I also had a terrible job. I was working for this huge government facility where there's all these lifers working in there, and I was younger at the time. And I didn't want to be there. And they were all like, that was the goddamn funniest thing I have ever seen in my life. I have never laughed so hard watching Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder. And and I can't say anything. Like one of my favorite films is Hudson Hawk, a movie that's considered one of the worst films of all time. But yeah.
What's the movie called again?
I just saw Brian's face just go.
Hudson Hawk.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis.
Hudson Hawk. Never heard of it. Why is it? What makes it so bad, and why is it one of your favorites?
It's considered like a huge. Well, it's considered a huge flop. First of all, it was pretty close after the Die Hard, and it cost a lot of money to make, and it's kind of a weird comedy, but that's what I like. It's got a great cast in it. It's got Richard E. Grant and a young David Caruso's in it, and Andie MacDowell. She's not that great, but she's Andie MacDowell. So
she's Andie MacDowell.
She's Andie MacDowell. But there's
Bruce Willis with the hair. He still has the hair.
Bruce Willis. He has a hair. He wears a hat a lot of the time.
Have a hat. Yeah.
It's just a fun little film. I have great memories of it, and I still watch it like once a year. But it's considered like. If you look at biggest failures of all time, it's considered one of the biggest.
Wow. 91. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend it.
Okay, put that on the list.
Check. Let me check. Hudson Hawk. Okay, I'm about to pull him up.
Yeah, it's about it's cat burglars who time out all of their missions by popular songs from the 40s and 50s, and then they sing those songs out loud while robbing to know how much time they have. There you go.
That's the movie.
Yeah, and I realize it's all subjective.
I'm gonna watch it. I actually like movies like this.
I think it's great.
I just want a bit of a. Only reason I'm saying that is I couldn't catch that from the actual like poster, but I'm definitely going to try to watch it now that you said it didn't do well. Because I was telling the group about a movie called Nothing But Trouble. I
remember that.
Tupac's first movie.
He was in that, and it was with Digital Underground, and it was not. It was a complete box office failure.
Yeah, it was Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd wrote and directed it, and it was a failure. It was lost like $30 million. But I remember as a kid watching it, going, "What the hell?" And obviously Tupac was in it, so I'm like, "I'm watching this." And then the judge started chopping people, or killing them and eating them like hot dogs, and it was like, "What the fuck is this?" The house had a roller coaster going through it, and it was just a trippy movie. So I'm into those kinds of movies, by the way.
Well, I think it's great, and Les Grossman is terrible.
Les Grossman would kick Hudson Hawk's ass.
Nah.
This old discussion.
Let's do. Yeah, that's a fun one. I have a thing of Les Grossman quotes. Let me see if I can pull it.
Oh God.
So for those who don't know who Les Grossman is, this is Les Grossman.
Super believable.
There's fan artwork.
Listen. There's a lot wrong with that movie to begin with. I mean,
you can't talk about Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder. I like Tropic Thunder.
But this is like, yeah.
Yeah, so look, Les Grossman quote: "First, take a step back and literally fuck your own face." I mean, come on, man.
Really?
I think the joke was that Tom Cruise was saying it.
But see, here's the thing. When I saw it, I didn't know that was Tom Cruise. Not until the end of the movie.
Exactly.
I don't get how you could miss this, though. The makeup is so bad. Pull up a full picture of him.
That is so my Halloween costume this year.
I see it now.
Yes.
I mean,
after you tell me, I see it.
I mean, so the movie itself is kind of trippy. So I can see how somebody could look at it and go, "Wait a second, that was Tom Cruise."
He didn't even change his voice. He was just, other than yelling. He yells in Few Good Men too.
So I'm going to be honest. When I first saw it, and I just saw his face, I really didn't think it was Tom Cruise. I realized it was Tom Cruise when he started dancing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was just something. I don't know if it's because I'd watched so many of his action movies and I kind of knew how he moved. Right? As soon as he started dancing, I was like, "That's freaking Tom Cruise, man!" And it was obviously, but it was just dancing that gave it away for me.
Spot on. There we go. Oops. Let me get this thing. Jump the first.
I just feel like I'm never going to get any support on this.
No,
we are.
All right, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
I think I agree with you. I think there was a little bit of laugh inflation because it was Tom Cruise. Just like I think this is not popular, but some stuff Will Smith does, I'm like, I think that was just more of Will Smith's, his cachet that makes people laugh at that. But I think generally Will Smith is pretty funny.
All right, I haven't seen that. All right, we cut to the back of a van. All right, Kevin, you're wired up. All right, we're gonna send you in there. You're gonna get the intel that we need for this case. All right, we're gonna bring this kingpin down. The only guidance I have for you,
all right,
is don't dance. You dance like a cop. I just want to let you know. If you start dancing, the jig is completely up. So
you're sending me into a club though.
I know. It's not ideal.
Hey,
this is where the kingpin
they're going to play some Usher, and I mean, I'm done.
You are a professional. You're one of the best we have. Okay,
Yeah,
I need you to hold it in. I need you to hold that back. Stay in character. Okay, you got this. Just don't dance like a cop. It's simple. It's a simple thing.
You know that DJ about to have us falling in love. I'm just saying.
They have one of the best DJs in the city. I know.
Killing me, man.
But you're the only one who can do this.
All right.
I believe in you, baby. You're gonna do great.
Grandma, why are you even still here? I said
I brought her along to help out.
You know she makes me nervous, man. She's a heavy drinker.
I'm here for moral support, baby.
She's gonna go in there with you. She's gonna go in there with you.
That might actually help me.
If you start to dance like a cop, I will taser you like we always do.
All right, that's fair.
We just trained her.
You go in first, all right? Just go in first. Make sure the DJ doesn't play any Usher. All right.
That's great. No, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. All right. Grandma Kevin, we need you to take out the DJ when you get a chance. Take him completely out.
Okay.
The importance of this case rides on it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special guest for this evening. Replacing the DJ is actual Usher.
Baby, you're going to be just fine. Just do what you were trained. Baby, stop it.
Excuse me, sir.
What's up? Yeah.
Saw you here alone that wanted to know if I could buy you a drink.
Are you talking to me or my grandma?
Talking to you.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah.
Okay.
You like this song?
It's all right. It's all right, What about you? You like this song?
Yeah.
Wait a second, sir. Excuse me.
What's up, man?
Are you wearing a wire?
Taser!
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm sorry. I got a new toy for Christmas. I just wanted to use it.
Okay.
It looks kind of fun, Grandma. Just tase me. Come on, tase me.
Taser!
Grandma, get him!
We cut to the back office. The owners are discussing what they seeing on security. Hey, Twink. Did you see that shit? Somebody's getting tased, messing up our dollars out there.
I mean, we got Usher one night only, and this old lady comes in and starts tasing everybody. This is going to be terrible for our reputation.
It's gonna be horrible, man. We got to do something about that old lady.
Man,
which one is gonna go?
Get that old lady, that dude that's dancing like a cop. When y'all get out there, check him out too. I don't like his steps, man. He's got undercover all over it. I don't like the way
cops.
No, we can't have cops in here. That's what I'm saying. You can get that old lady and then check out that dude that's dancing over there. I don't know what's going on.
There's a seat in here. Oh. There's people in the subway car already. Oh. Let's got to get the 45th.
You say you know what a cop dance is like? That makes me feel like you're a cop.
No, I'm well versed in cop dance moves. I majored in it in criminal justice college.
John, are you hearing this?
Hey, you're the cat. Are you enjoying this? You want to get out of here?
Yeah, is there another seat in that other car?
Yeah, the other car's like almost like wide open. You want to go through?
Yeah. I think I'll just go ahead and dip out of this one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, come on, follow me. We'll just go through here.
Oh my god!
I heard what you said, Dave. I heard.
New York is so weird.
It's a lot quieter in here. Okay, here's my brother Bob. He's gonna.
Children, the time has come. We must leave, but come back.
Yes, Father.
Oh, God.
Yes, Father.
This is great. He's done like 12 of these shows. They're all different and they're all brilliant.
I see.
Dildo. Use my suggestion. Dildo.
You yell dildo one more time, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off. Children.
Oh, I see. There's a menu now. That's new. Can I just start with a water?
A water?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Kevin?
The waitress will be here in just a second.
Kevin, just take your headphones out, Kevin.
What's up?
Was that the guy that got the job over you? That guy, the one that was just acting in here?
Yeah, he was like best actor in high school or something.
I mean, he was pretty good.
He's good. It's fair.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Oh my God! Was that Denzel? Is Denzel on the train?
I don't know how he does it. He goes from like two little childs to like that.
What's the status on that water?
Oh, it'll be here soon.
Tandy, I will take a cup of coffee next Tuesday.
And scene. And that is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you so much. My four dads.
Yeah, thank
you. Oh, man.
Dave.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Oh, that was fun. I feel like it's Saturday night, man. It's not Tuesday. Play with the dad. Saturday night. It's Saturday night. Saturday night.
Let people know where they can find out more about you guys.
Check us out. We are My Four Dads on Facebook, so My Four Dads Facebook page. Also on YouTube, all of our videos from Saturday Night Live from season 1 and season 2 are available. Check out our YouTube page and check us out every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central on My Four Dads. Saturday Night Live.
Great.
Thank you all so much.
Man. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just saying thank you all so much. I cannot wait to play with you guys live.
Yes.
I've only seen you live one time, and I was taking pictures. And the whole time I was taking pictures, I was laughing, and I was kind of envious. I was like, man, I really wish someone was taking pictures of me playing with them. So having you guys on the show is always such an honor, and I appreciate y'all reaching out to us and inviting us to be a part of what you guys are doing. And we cannot wait. I agree, Tandy. I think September is too long. Even if it's in a parking lot, at a brewery, I say we do it. Is everybody here vaccinated? Am I allowed to ask that? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm proud to say it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So
let's make
let's
it happen.
do it. I say
I think we should show up in some small town and just take over their little diner.
Take it over. As long as it's not football night.
It's going to be some sort of footloose situation.
I say we all just go into a little restaurant, sit in 8 different tables because we'll make sure we're in somebody's seat. Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's a Buc-ee's between San Antonio and Houston. Let's just show up there and let's just do some improv.
Buc-ee's is a small town all on its own.
It's all a small town. It's always 5,000 people in Buc-ee's at all times.
And they all look like they would appreciate improv.
Oh, definitely.
Agreed. And if you're one of those people, check out Can't Tell Us Nothing as well. CTUNImprov on YouTube and Facebook, CTUNImprov.com. Check us out. You already watched it. Let's come back every Tuesday night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check it out. But DJ Comfy, you got those tunes queued up.
Of course I do.
After the night, don't leave your girl around me. True play.
Cop dance. Cop dance.
Cop dance. Cop dance. We out.